Hey friends, welcome to Why Did We Start This with Penny and Jonathan, a daily reset, helping exhausted business owners stop guessing and build real financial systems so you can finally reclaim your paycheck, your time, and your business. Let's dive in.
All right. So I had fun. With the wheel yesterday.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wednesday's wheel of wisdom.
I wish it was like a physical wheel.
Wisdom.
I thought
We'll
you were
one.
like going to build
Let's
a wooden
one.
wheel.
Let's do one. I really do too. We're going to do it. We're going to bring it in and set it right here.
Okay.
No, we're not.
Move along.
No, we're going to. I'm totally
Okay. Yeah.
like I have time for that. But
Yeah, we're not.
okay, so we came across a social media post. It came across Penny's Instagram. WhistlinDiesel. So he's been in the news recently, and we didn't know who he was. But obviously,
But we asked our 20-year-old son.
Yeah.
So he's a YouTuber.
Right.
And his YouTube channel had something to do with cars. That's what I gathered from the.
He blows cars up.
So I went and
apparently.
asked Noah. I was like, "Do you know WhistlinDiesel?" And he was like, "Yeah." Did you hear about his tax thing? And I was like, "Yeah." So then we had to talk about it.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about it
so
today.
we're going to talk about it. So let me read a little bit.
So
just
let's hear what's going on with
little
this
background. Guy. So he was arrested. He's been arrested twice now.
So he's Cody Detweiler. Is he WhistlinDiesel, or is WhistlinDiesel just the name of the YouTube channel? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His actual name is Cody Detweiler.
We're getting spam calls in the middle of this. Here we go. Do not disturb.
I don't know where that is. Okay.
I don't either.
Never mind.
It's all good.
Okay. So AKA Cody Detweiler. He was first arrested in November 2025. And then like the one that we saw was just recently when he re-entered the U.S. He was arrested again for
no, the one I saw was the one in 2025.
Oh, okay.
It just happened to come up. I'm just now getting fed the content.
So yeah, he was charged with felony tax evasion tied to his purchase of a 2020 Ferrari F8 Tributo. So what he's doing is...
Okay, so the video...
Okay, talk about the video.
Like they're out on a... Okay, if you don't know him, like they're out on a nice ranch in Tennessee. It's beautiful. He's dressed really nice. He has got lots of team members around him. Clearly, as soon as the sheriff's department showed up, he was like, roll the cameras, which I don't blame him. I'd have been like, roll the cameras too.
Not me.
You might as well... If you're a content person, then you... Get some content. Let's throw this out there.
I guess get it. And then if you use it later or not.
And then he shared it. And there's some controversy about, I mean, in the video, can I say what I really think about some of this? Okay, I'm just going to say what I really think about some of this.
Absolutely.
First
That's
of all,
here.
like, in the video, like the sheriff was like several times tightening his handcuffs. And I'm thinking... Really? Like, he was going willingly. He was talking to the sheriffs. Like, they were kind of being, beep, jerks. Anyways, I was like, okay. But I don't know. But we don't. It's probably an edited version that we're seeing. And we don't know what happened before the cameras turned on. So I'll give them that. I'm always for the law enforcement.
Yeah.
Now, okay. So during the whole video, this is what caught me off guard. He was like, why am I being arrested? And they were like, tax evasion. They kept saying tax evasion. You're being charged with tax evasion. Mm-hmm. And he kept looking at the camera. I think he was probably like, can somebody get my accountant on the phone? But he kept looking at the camera and being like, I just mailed a payment to the IRS yesterday. So he said, I pay them every 2 weeks. So clearly he's got a payment arrangement with the IRS, which is not uncommon for business owners that have a business debt and they make payment arrangements with the IRS. So a lot of them just make payments to pay the IRS for the rest of their lives or till Jesus comes back.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't work like that. It's 10 years, but it's a long time. So he was making payments to the IRS. And then one of the sheriff's guys was like, it's not the IRS, it's state taxes. So then I like logged in and I was like, oh, let's pay attention. I love if you're I like to pretend that I'm not an accounting dork, but sometimes I can't help it. I am. If you've ever studied Al Capone, they took down Al Capone because of they finally were able to take him down because an accountant was able to find tax evasion. So Al Capone went to prison not for all of the actual crimes he did.
Yeah. So tell us the difference. So you noticed right away on the video that he was talking about federal taxes, IRS, talking about paying the IRS. And the sheriff said, no, this is for state taxes.
State taxes. Yeah, because I think the IRS will actually arrive by themselves and arrest you.
Yeah.
The state,
the IRS in this or case, FBI.
Yeah. The IRS actually has agents with guns.
Yeah.
Which, that's a whole different podcast episode.
Yeah.
But, so he kept going. So he kept saying, and then I had to go Google it. Okay, so here's the bottom line of what was happening. So his channel, he blows up cars, right, Noah? He blows up cars.
Blows up or destroys them.
Blows up, destroys, modifies them. And one of the cars that he did that with was a Ferrari. And I think I read that it's like a $2 million car, something ridiculous they paid for this car. To blow it up, which I don't even I can't even comprehend that a YouTube channel makes enough money to buy $2 million cars and then blow them up, but it's a lucrative business. Okay, so publicly, he lives in Tennessee, has this ranch in Tennessee where they video blowing up cars. Here's where Mr. Detweiler went wrong.
So they are taking advantage of the Montana loophole.
The Montana loophole. So the Montana loophole, this is what happens. This is the nicest way for me to say this. Here's what happens is a bunch of guys get around. I want to say the country club, but I'm not sure that Mr. Detweiler probably goes to a country club. He might. They get around and they're like, I register my cars in Montana and under my LLC, and you should do that too because it saves taxes. And then do you like my redneck accent?
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. It's just people sitting around that don't know what they're talking about, giving each other advice about taxes that shouldn't be. And they're like, I think I'll do that. So Mr. Detweiler decided, I'll go buy a $2 million Ferrari and register it in Montana. And Montana doesn't have sales. They don't have sales tax on vehicles.
They don't have state tax.
They don't have state tax, but I don't think they have sales tax.
No sales
Tennessee,
tax. Yeah, no sales tax on vehicle purchases.
So here's the deal. Well, I know at Texas when we actually just bought a car.
You have to create a corporate LLC there in Montana, and then buy it under that. LLC.
And then not pay sales tax. Well, do the calculation of what Tennessee missed out on in sales tax calculation, because according to Montana, this is completely legal. But you don't live in Montana, so you don't fall under Montana law. You live in Tennessee. And so Tennessee says that's not legal. We care about where the car is garaged.
Right. They said Tennessee law requires residents to register their vehicle locally if they live and operate them in that state. In the state. Now,
in his defense, he didn't operate the vehicle. He blew it up.
Well,
I don't know if that's a loophole
in the state.
He still owns it in the state. So the state of Tennessee was like, do the math. So what's the $20,000 would be 10%.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah.
It's a lot of money that just on that one car. I'm just saying that one car. The
state alleges that he avoided paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in local sales and
here's the deal.
Use taxes.
You're trying to get one over on the state of Tennessee. And he probably didn't know that he was doing anything illegal. Like I said, he probably was at dinner with some friends that were like, you should register your cars in Montana. I do it, and I don't pay any taxes. Y'all have heard those people. You've talked to those people that are like, I registered my LLC, and I make millions of dollars, and I don't pay taxes. They are liars, and they're on their way to prison. Do not let them give you tax advice. Right. You need to get tax advice from real actual tax advisors. Okay. So
this is where we talked about yesterday. I think it was yesterday. We talked about surrounding yourself with real professionals and hiring real professionals, lawyers, CPAs, tax advisors, accountants that know what they're talking about, or that at least can do the research for you. If you say, hey, this is what I've heard. Is this true?
Oh, yeah.
How can we do it?
Yeah.
And they may be able to say, no, you can't do that. Or they may be able to say, well, we can do it this way and it would still be legal. So I think this is where that comes in. Why, instead of just following the latest TikTok trend that you see out there, TikTok video. And man, I wish we landed on a TikTok thing.
I know, yesterday
on the wheel. We have some TikTok stuff lined up, myths we want to bust. But instead of following the latest TikTok advice, you need to ask some real professionals.
Yeah.
Especially when it's coming to millions of dollars, but even in smaller businesses too.
And I am way open to me and my EA, that my person on my team that does taxes for my clients. We love a conversation with a business owner that comes to us and says, hey, I was out with some friends the other day and they said that they're doing this to avoid taxes. We love that conversation. We will dig in because there is, the tax code is, I think it's 160 pages. It's insane. Okay. Like no one person can know all that. We will research that crap and we will figure it out and tell you if it's legal or not. We love that kind of stuff. Am I allowed to say crap? And we'll research it. So it's exciting to us. But this guy clearly did wrong. Here's the deal. You operate a YouTube channel, extremely public. You're blowing up cars extremely publicly. And the tax assessor is over there with their calculator. Like, oh, that's one Ferrari. That's one Lamborghini. That's a Porsche. And they're adding up the money that was taken from the state of Tennessee that should belong to the state of Tennessee. And it was registered in Montana. Yeah. So they had every right. So we will watch how this turns out. We'll keep you apprised of the situation because I bet you guys are not actually following Mr. Detweiler's legal battles. But I'm curious as to how it turns out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a cool.
I have a feeling he's going to write some big checks to the state of Tennessee.
I think it's an interesting case. He may never admit it, but I mean, yeah. It's very cool.
So the takeaway from today is taxes is not just federal income tax.
Oh,
you have state taxes, and I get this every single year in the state of Texas. We have franchise taxes, and every single year, even if you don't make enough to have to pay franchise taxes, you have to file what's called a public information report.
Yes.
And people don't realize that. And so I have friends often call me and be like, they said I can't do business anymore in the state of Texas. And I'm like, oh, that's because you didn't do your public information report. And so I tell them. So taxes is not just about national IRS. The IRS is not just the only people at play. It's your state, your county.
Yeah. And it's important to know these things when you start a business. It's not just, hey, get on there and sign up for an LLC and you're done. Yeah. There's a lot of things that, go into it.
Yeah.
It's a legal entity. Okay. Yeah. Great. Thank you guys for joining us again. We want to build a community of faith-driven entrepreneurs, so join us live every day or
your mom's watching. Out.
Hey, someone's watching. Hi.
Your mom found it.
Oh, and Noah.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Noah. Join us every day. Reach out. DM Penny on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Tomorrow is Freedom Friday, where we talk about our wins and we talk about freedom and why we got into this in the first place. So see you tomorrow.